Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm calling this the balance series now. I'm moving forward, and inshallah, my intention is to talk about relevant topics, which we go through on a day-to-day basis in terms of life and when we live our lives, um, and how we can manage ourselves and how best we could manage ourselves. And this is through my own experience in my life and what I have been through, which I would share, and also learnings and how best we should and we could balance between Deen and Dunya and have a balanced approach in our life, just as how our Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has taught us through his 23 years of Nubuwa and where the Quran came down, and how even before that, how he lived his life and how he was known as a person, his family life, his business, and how he conducted himself as a leader and as a family man, as a father, as a community leader, where we can take lots of learnings and develop it and reflect it and maybe plug it into our own lifestyles. And I strongly believe in us doing this will make us a productive ummah, where we keep improving ourselves, unjustly ways of treating their own citizens. So because of this, I believe lots of our youth are losing their faith, unfortunately, and it's happening because they're wondering if my faith is the truth, and then why is all of this happening? I think people are losing faith in that sense, which is unfortunately extremely sad, and which is a very big calamity, which we should address. And my personal belief in this, and this is what I tell my kids also, there is a reason why all of this is happening. There is a larger reason we are going through all of this. We are being tested, I believe. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is a bigger picture that we wouldn't understand. However, what we need to remember is, as Muslims, just take a step back. Forget about what is happening right now in different parts of the world, in areas which I or we don't have a control in right now, circumstances which we cannot control right now. Let's put that aside for now. If we are to look at certain aspects, circumstances which we do have a control in our lives, which I can take certain action on. If I am to just initially look at that circle, or rather if I put it in a different term, look at my circle of influence. What are the things I can influence to change and to bring some change, starting from my own, to improve my own beliefs. So, we don't have to go too far. If we reflect upon how our Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam lived his life, there are enough of books, series, there are awesome scholars who have spoken about this, and my recommendation would be Sheikh Yasir Khadi's 100-day Seerah program. You can download the Muslim Central app, and the entire series is on that. So cover it for a day if you take 1 hour, or once in 2 days if you can take 1 hour. So there, every series is roughly around an hour, and he covers the entire life of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I would recommend it to your children and adults and everyone, because it's a comprehensive series where it boosts your iman and to know our Rasul, know our Prophet. And this is something which also inspired me even to start this series off. So, coming back, what can we do? First and foremost, let's understand what our Deen teaches us. La ilaha illallah, okay, we are all Muslims. Muhammad Rasulullah, we are all Muslims. We all come from La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Once we do that, let's discount the fact of the current happenings in terms of what's happening in the globe, and then we look at the life of our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And when we really reflect upon his life, and when we see how he lived his life from the time he was born to Nubuwa, and then from there unto his death, we understand that it was an amazing life which was with absolute balance in everything he did. He was a man who was brilliant at everything he did, and he maintained an amazing balance, being having the burden of spreading or a task which was given directly by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to him, in terms of taking the heavy burden of the Quran and taking the Quran to the people. And with that task, he lived an amazing life. He was the husband to he was a loving husband to his wife and to his wives. He was an amazing father who was loved by his children. He was a leader where the Sahaba would have done anything for him. Imagine the confidence and the love they had for him. He was a just and fair man towards the non-Muslims. And that is shown and reflected through the seerah when we study the seerah. So, and he lived an amazing life. And fast forward to now, how Muslims are, how we are behaving, what we have come to live our lives on, our principles. Subhanallah, we have absolutely ignored most of those teachings, and we have warped it into our own kinds of convenience and taken certain parts of this, and we have interpreted things out of context to our own convenience, unfortunately, and which has led to this beautiful deen being corrupted. And because of this, I believe, is where we itself should be blamed, that our youth are also losing their faith and they are leaving the fold of Islam. And it's not because of the fault of Islam. This deen is beautiful, this deen is amazing, this deen is the truth, and I strongly believe that with absolute conviction. Unfortunately, because of our own practices, because of the way we live our lives and the examples we have brought out, and because we do not reflect the teachings of our Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in all areas, we have lost this balance. And it's sad to note that Muslims have gone backward in so many ways.